Hey guys, welcome to Chris Mack. For today's video, we have the 2023 Kia Sportage. We're gonna go ahead and get into this video, but as always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications. Starting off with the outside, sorry for the wind guys, it's a little windy today, but this is your key fob. This is the LX trim, so it does come with a switchblade key. You have lock, unlock, a panic button. We're gonna go ahead and start it up real quick so I can show you guys what all the LED illumination looks like. This one is priced at $27,000. This is the LX front wheel drive 23 in Fusion Black. Now looking on the outside of the Sportage. Now design is important. Since the previous generation Sportage, which I thought had a very radical design, this one continues the trend with LED illumination for low and high beams, as well as this boomerang shaped LED daytime running light. You do have halogen turn signals up front. I do love the new Kia logo with the aluminum bar that goes across. This thing really stands out on the road when you look at it from the front. Looking at the wheels, these are 17 inches. All the wheel options are available. This is your window sticker. Of course, the exterior is dressed in a nice Fusion Black exterior. Gas tank is on this side right here. 25 city, 32 highway, and 28 combined. Let me show you guys the trunk space. It also does have LED tail lights with halogen turn signals. Your reverse light is right here. Now you can get a power tailgate and higher trims, but as you can see, the room is actually pretty good, plentiful, just like its Tucson counterpart, Hyundai Tucson counterpart. Some storage down there. You also get a cargo cover to hide all your belongings. Before I show you under the hood, let me show you this radical rear design. It's just different. It's nothing like what's on the road today. But let me show you under the hood. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated, 187 horses, and 178 pound-foot of torque. Connected to a 8-speed automatic transmission. 28 miles per gallon combined on regular gas. Now looking on the interior of the Sportage, you can see this have nice, like a nice pattern right here with a different door handle style, which I think is pretty cool. Not like a standard door handle. You do have an automatic window for the driver. Manual adjustments with cloth seating. Your parking brake, traction control, and screen brightness. But of course, let me show you guys the rear seats before we get ahead of ourselves. Rear seat legroom is plentiful. I have about 7 inches ahead of me, and as far as headroom goes, I have plenty of headroom. 2 air vents with some storage. And you do have a folding center console right here with illumination. Now let me show you guys the cockpit. Now looking on the interior of the 23 Sportage, you can see you do have your digital display right here in the center. So this portion is digital, which you can control with this screen right here. But the outside sections are flanked, so these two are standard, which they won't change, but the center screen will change. So you can change all your different vehicle settings, speed limit assist, forward collision, lane keeping assist. So this thing does come pretty well equipped. You can also change the theme. It can be linked to drive modes, or you can just change it on the fly. Different light functions, door controls. Does it have a smart trunk? No smart trunk on this one. But auto rear wiper. But yeah, it does also include all of your different vehicle functions. And if you get a higher trim, you do get bigger screens, but this is one of the lower trims right here. Don't quote me if this is the base trim, but we don't have specifications yet on this. But looking over here on this side, you do have your touchscreen right here, around 8 inches. You do have radio, AM, FM, media sources. You do have a nice home button right here to control other different vehicle setups. Track forward, track back, sound control. And you do also have your climate right here. Now, speaking of climate, you do have a single zone climate control. And then coming a little bit further down, you do have a 12 volt, a USB-C port, and a USB port. Wireless charging, you can get the higher trim. You do have a couple blank buttons, which I would assume is for, like, if you get the all-wheel drive version, you get like all-wheel drive lock, and a couple other functions. And then put it in reverse real quick, show you guys the backup camera. It does have guidance lines. Now, a little bit further down, you do have your drive mode selection. You can change from normal, sport, and a smart mode, which is adaptive. You do have parking sensors, hill descent, a auto hold function. This one also does have auto start stop. And you do have a backup camera button right here. 2 cup holders right here, which slide out. This can be storage. And then in the center console, you do have a pretty good amount of room. Now, before we get ahead of ourselves, let me go ahead and try out the audio in this car. Now, yes, it's a base model, but we're going to go ahead and test it out, see how good it is. Alright, so we're going to test it out. Go to media. Now this does have Apple CarPlay, so let me see if I can get this to work. Give me 1 second. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the audio test to work with the integration of my iPhone 13. But I'll come back later once they get a higher trim in, and we'll go ahead and test that out again. But I'm looking at the materials in the interior. You can see everything is hard touch plastic. And door panels, which, I mean, the vehicle is $27,000. It's good at transporting people. It has plenty of good rear seat legroom, headroom. If you have like kids or like a baby seat, you can put plenty of room back there. And honestly, it's actually a pretty good choice, and the price point is actually a bargain as well. But of course, we're gonna go ahead and take it for a drive and see how it does. All right, we're gonna go ahead and head out in the 2023 Kia Sportage. It is a switchblade key. Make sure I see this good. Of course, it is a manual adjustment. Make sure we have a good view of the cockpit. Heading out in the 2023 Kia Sportage. steering ratio is very tight. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you do have your different drive modes right here. Very normal, a sport, and a smart mode. My favorite mode is smart, where it's adaptive, and it changes on the fly. It's quiet in here. 30 miles an hour. It does have a 8-speed auto transmission. The powertrain, of course, is shared with the Hyundai Tucson. We're going to switch it into sport mode, turn off traction, and try out the acceleration. Again, 187 horsepower. It's 60 miles an hour. Once it gets going, it picks up speed pretty fast. And you have to remember, this thing does weigh 3,600 pounds. This all-wheel drive configuration, you do get a little bit of wheel spin. And of course, when you go over the rough stuff like we are going over now, the smaller wheels versus the higher trims soaks up the vibrations. Handling's not too bad either. Now, the LX doesn't come with any driver assistance as far as active, as far as like adaptive cruise control. But here, let's check out the turning radius, see how good it is. It's actually pretty good for a family SUV compact. Now, you do have basic cruise control, and you do have a lane keeping assist function. So if you go out the lane, it should theoretically pull you back into your lane. And of course, it does have auto start stop. No blind spot assist in this trim right here. Keep in mind, this is the LX trim. Switch back over. We're actually leaving the smart mode. Mid-range torque isn't too bad. You have 178 foot-pounds of torque at your disposal. Don't mind my phone. I do hear a little bit of wind noise from the A-pillar right here, around 50 miles an hour. Handling isn't too bad. There we go, I got the lane keeping assist to work now. Not sure why it wasn't working before, but now I got it working. does have active steering assist. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and head back. Now let me speak about visibility. Visibility is pretty good out the front, and you can also see out the rearview mirror and the side mirrors pretty well. It is hampered a little bit in the rear, like on the sides, due to the kind of sloping roof design that it has. I have to say though, the 8-speed automatic is very good at finding a gear, downshifting. And if you want more power, you do have a plug-in hybrid coming, and probably also a hybrid. So I recommend waiting for those. Of course, we gotta do one more acceleration. That was about 60. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put it back in the stormer mode. Turn on the auto start stop. Go ahead and try it out. See how good it works. And of course the auto start stop doesn't shake, doesn't rattle. You can obviously hear it, but it doesn't uninterrupt the noise of the vehicle or send a rock or shake through the cabin. Now, in conclusion, what do I think about the 2023 Kia Sportage? Now, honestly, the LX is more on the lower trim level, so if I really want to get like a full impressions as far as the whole package goes for this vehicle, I will need to get the higher trim, but the price point is actually pretty good. You have plenty of backseat legroom and headroom. This is honestly perfect though for a young family. If you have like a baby and like a baby car seat and all that, or a stroller, something like that. You have plenty of room in the rear. The only thing I'll add is probably all-wheel drive. But other than that, that is about it. forward acceleration is strong. Let's see if we can get auto start stop activate. Nope. But I'm gonna go ahead and try acceleration. More than enough power to get your kids to school. So yeah guys, I see the Kia dealership on the horizon, and we are back. You know, I have to say, I do like the screen setup right here. Unlike the counterpart to this vehicle, the Hyundai Tucson, which has like analog gauges right here, this kind of digital design really helps to mask out a little bit of the cost cutting for the base trim. But this is a pretty good offering. This one is priced at just under, sorry for the microphone, but this one is priced at just under $28,000. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. This is Chris signing out.